Is it? It's on! Okay. Whew, okay, so, have posted a YouTube video in a bit. Haven't necessarily really felt like it. So, I just... Okay, sorry for that. So, I just finished a show. And of course, you know, like I like to do, I just look up on YouTube to see if anyone's talking about it, and no one's talking about this show. Like, apparently it's been, like, subject to, like, academic study on, like, various, article sites, but no one really seems to be talking about it. Like, obviously, the show has 5 seasons and it has its own fan base, so, of course, like, it had decent viewership, but no one's really talking about the show, and that kind of upsets me, because no one else could talk about it. Okay, if you're wondering what this show is, it's called Big Love. It ran on HBO from, like, 2006 to 2011 for, like, 5 seasons, and it starred Bill Paxton, a very famous actor, as a Utah kind of businessman. He runs a store called Home Plus, and he's a polygamist. He got kicked out of a polygamous compound when he was 14, kind of like LDS and the Lost Boy stuff, and he has 3 wives. He didn't plan on getting them, but due to his wife getting cancer, sorry, this is not a spoiler. This happened before the series. When the series starts, he's already married to, like, these 3 wives. Like, his wife gets cancer, and she's almost not able to conceive, so she agrees with him to marry, and he marries 2 other wives. His wives' names are Barb, his first wife. His second wife's name is Nicolette, who is the daughter of a very eponymous character. Well, actually, not the right title. Of a character named Roman Grant, who was an antagonist of the show. And then there's Margene, who's, like, his most kind of recent wife, his youngest wife. Sorry for the little stutter. And then he also has his kids. A couple who we focus on the most are Ben and Sarah. Sorry for the little stutter. I just finished the show, and I'm just making this, like, quickie just to talk about this. Anyways, Ben and Sarah, who are portrayed by Douglas Smith and Amanda Seyfried, another famous Hollywood actress, y'all. And they just live in Utah, and it's just about them, kind of their struggles as a polygamist family, trying to keep in secret, trying to deal, and also with Roman Grant, who's the sole prophet of this polygamous compound. And he's kind of shady, let's just say that. There are some crime elements. And then also Bill's mother, Lois, is in the picture, and his brother, and his brother's wife, Wanda. And, yeah. So, what did I like about this show? Well, the overall storyline is really intriguing. It sets up for some really interesting dynamics in the storyline and between the characters. And also, like, this show gets better and better with each season. Like, especially in, like, seasons 3 and 4, and even a little bit season 5, had me, like, on the edge of my seat, really suspenseful. The suspense in the show is also really good. It really keeps you on your toes, wondering, what's gonna come next for this family? What else are they gonna go through? Yeah, so, sorry for that little awkward thing. I don't really know how to edit. Oh, I have to pause a little bit so I can, kind of... Anyways, and also the characters are pretty well realized. Bill, of course, is a good character, and I liked him. I also liked all of his wives. Nikki was definitely the least favorite of my wives, but there is one moment in one of the later seasons where I'm like, oh my god, you are just being such a queen right now, showing up like that. Margene I also liked as well, but there's also a little bit of the thing later on that we go like, not too sure about you. The acting overall is pretty good as well, and it's well acted, well written show from HBO. Like, it's HBO, like, you know what to expect from them at this point. And also, it's just so underrated, because, like I said, barely anyone talks about it, and it's, like, it's kind of sad, because it's kind of like Blackstone, like, another one of my favorite shows, which, like, nobody talks about, but that makes sense, because it's a Canadian show, and it was on, like, a network that we can't access here. A lot of other people can't access, besides if you're in Canada. But Blackstone was luckily on Amazon Prime, if you know about that. So, yeah, it's kind of like that, but less of an excuse, because it's on HBO, and you can probably access it on, like, you know, Amazon Prime. You can probably maybe access it on HBO Go, or maybe you can buy it on DVD. Like, just watch the show however you can. Okay, so my rating for this would be, like, a 4.4 out of 5, a, like, 8.5 out of 10. I definitely recommend you go watch it. Anyways, I'm going to get into a little bit of spoiler talk, so if you've not seen the show, click off the video right now, and I'll see you next video. Bye. Any words for that spoiler talk, though? One thing that kind of irked me is, the fuck did like Joey and Wanda go. Like after season 4, when like him and like Bill were kind of disagreeing on stuff, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I just wanted them to make up so badly. And then like that one moment in season 4 where like Joey confesses to Bill that he killed Roman. Like, and then he just, like, disappears for no reason. I think they said he went off to Mexico or something. And then, like, Wanda like, takes shelter over there, like, at their house for a bit. And then she just disappears. And we never hear from them again. Like, they're not even, like, mentioned. Like, at least Jodine is mentioned. Like, but the fuck did Joey and Wanda go? Like, I guess Joey went off to film his Rome Lost Girl. Which, if so, dude, why did you leave for that? Like, Lost Girl's not even that good of a show. It was really subpar. Sorry, I also finished Lost Girl recently, and it wasn't that great of a show. I wasn't really a fan of that one. It was fine, but it was like, Anyways, it's like, what happened to them? Like, they just disappeared, like, up and disappeared. Out of nowhere. Like, where the fuck did they even go? Like, can someone at least who has seen this show, well, can they explain, like, did they say something that I just missed? Because, you know, and also, like, the little moments of, like, the Emma Smith woman, I definitely kind of was, like, not too surprised when Bill dies at the end, because it's like, yeah, the Emma Smith little bit that he had the church, I thought he was gonna, like, just drop dead right there. I thought he was gonna drop dead right there, but no, he drops dead when fucking Carl just randomly comes up and shoots him, because I guess he's mad because him and Pam fell out? Okay. And also kind of a thing at the end, yeah, you see, like, freaking Margene with her hair cut short, because, you know, Jennifer Goodwin went off to film Once Upon a Time, and her hair appears like that in that show. And also, yeah, that's basically all I have to talk about. Thank you for sticking around if you haven't, and for all you people who've seen this little spoiler section, I'll see you in another video.